It's Madden NFL 23, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Cincinnati Bengals, just ahead on EA Sports.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Cincinnati Bengals. And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
Set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Sam Darnold in his 5th year now out of USC. On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Darnold. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. To throw is Darnold. And his throw is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and they have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Touchdown, Carolina! DJ Moore, 41 yards. And the Panthers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Roughing a kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Here we go.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Burrow will throw. And this one is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He puts it on the carpet, it's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Deontay Foreman, 60 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Mixon. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
They gotta go.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That good for 19 and a first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Big Derek Brown making the stop. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now is not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A first down throw, Darnold. Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back to throw, Darnold. Connection made with Chenault. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now Darnold. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. It's Mixon on the counter. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now it's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
A 54-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, it's Darnold taking a shot here for Marshall, and that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Again, Darnold. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On first down, Darnold. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To try again after the sack. Darnold, and his throw's going to be incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Darnold. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Burrow now off the bootleg.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now Burrow.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Going to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And that will keep the lead at 8. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Yeah, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move
Deal.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that will do it for this first half.
Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengal offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Inside handoff to Mixon. Now, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. A good pickup there on 20 yards. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now Burrow on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about.
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll give it to Mixon. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw, rolling to his left. Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this third quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out a little bit more.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Well, here in this third quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a 1-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourselves to say, we got to go out there, maybe take a few chances along the way, and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold, they were able to deliver.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Here's Foreman. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1, and that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Keith Taylor. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Terrace Marshall.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Open man is Higgins.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bombing him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow.
The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route.
Touchdown, Bengals! Tyler Boyd, 28 yards.
And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Touchdown, Carolina! Deontay Foreman with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to let it go again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. Here we go. Burrow looking to pass. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. To throw, Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst from 3 yards out. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
They run again with Foreman. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. A carry for Foreman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.